Hello, Rod here. So, No Man's Sky Waypoint 4.0 has brought an interesting feature. It essentially means you don't have to grind for units anymore. Some of you might love this feature, but me, not so much. In the short term it might feel advantageous, but in the medium and long term it will take a lot of the gameplay out. As someone who's got a creative save, I haven't even touched the story in that save, but there you can essentially get everything for free that costs units. So the question is, do we really need this difficulty setting? And as it's widely known about now, I feel comfortable showing you it. So in the difficulty settings under crafting and items, you can see this crafting section. Essentially this means you can craft anything for free on any save. And at the moment it doesn't change the save type when you convert it back after using it. But unlike purchases below it, where the free mode is actually the discounted mode, I'd much prefer the crafting to be converted into a discounted as well. In fact, I'd like the whole free aspect of it locked, the same way that the permadeath settings are locked, like the inventory stack limits, which you cannot access in normal mode. Just like up in the survival section, the save deleted bit is also blocked in the death's consequences. But don't get me wrong, in this transition period, as we adapt to the new storage system and rebuild our ships and exosuits, this free crafting is going to help to take some of the sting out of the transition. And as it will be mostly long-term players that would have unlocked everything required to make a status device, I don't think in the short term it's going to screw the economy up too much. But I do feel at a later date, if they changed the free aspect of crafting to a reduced level of materials required, that would make it more enjoyable for those who pick the game up occasionally and make coming back to the game feel less of a daunting challenge, instead of making units, well, let's be honest, irrelevant. And the reduced cost would make circuit boards feel a lot more viable. And as circuit boards are a farm you can make quite early in the game, in fact quite a few things in this menu would make quite interesting farms, and the reduced material requirement would make them very attractive for people. So personally, I am going to delete that big batch of status devices. After all, I've got 4 billion units as it is, and it's time to burn through that. And the AI valves have dropped in price, so it's time to offload them. On a side note, I have noticed something else, and I hope it's not a glitch. On purchases, there's no difference between free and discounted. When you click on free, it's actually the discounted price. Ironically, if it's a glitch, it's one I want to stay. Or like I said earlier, I'd like that aspect locked as well, so it only becomes a feature of creative or custom mode. And if you haven't seen it yet, I've done a video on custom mode that covers most of the aspects for setting up a game for beginners, and another video covering everything you need to know about the storage upgrades, including how to apply those upgrades, either due to a glitch or a change in the way it functions. I'll put a link to the playlist right now, and for those who have not updated yet, and I fully understand why, maybe the free crafting will help in the transition. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, or on the bell thingy. And of course, thank you for watching. See you all later.